What is happening, mediocre people of YouTube? Just to document what day it is. I've been kind of watching, what's going on with former President Trump and his stuff. A bunch of blow. It's all a clown show. I mean, they've been after that man for 7 years, Anyway, this guitar is finally getting the fret level job that it needed, and also I have to take this off because remember we had a ground issue on that guitar. So that's finally getting done. I'm moving my space around, moving my solder station over here, and built myself a little amp cradle. Working on this right now. This board is fried is what happened. That's that custom PA50, so I don't know if I'll find the problem in the board or just get another board. But anyway, that's not what we're here to talk about. What we're here to talk about is this guitar here as opposed to this guitar here. So this is the Devlin that I got recently, which is a phenomenal guitar. It's a lot like my Devlin Les Paul. It is just really, really well built. Shittiest paint job you could imagine. So my guy, who is Eric C., The Art of Noise. If you don't know about Eric C., The Art of Noise, and you like guitar stuff, get over there and see Eric. He's really doing some incredible work over there. But before I tear all this down, I wanted to show you, how nicely this stuff was built. Decent switch in there. Very neat electronics. This has a trim on it already, so if it's going to have a trim, I decided that I might as well retrofit a Floyd. So that's what I'm doing now, is getting ready to retrofit Floyd Rose in there, which shouldn't be too much of a problem. Before I send it up, disassembling it, taking the pickups out, we're going to retrofit this Floyd, then we're going to disassemble all that, and we're going to send it off to Eric C., The Art of Noise, and he's going to do his thing, which I can't wait to see. Eric is really, I can't stress to you guys how far along Eric has come as a guitar guy. I mean, the guy is doing works of art over there. So again, it's Eric C., The Art of Noise, if you don't know who he is. What I started to notice on this guitar is, it's set up. If you look at the bridge that's in there, somebody set the radius, on there. This is from the factory. The guy that owned this wasn't really a guitar player, just wanted something to bang around on. Ended up buying this. The action's a little high, as it would be from the factory, but also the nut has been cut very well to fit the guitar and the radius and a basic setup. The basic setup is very nice. All I'd really have to do is adjust the neck. And the pickups sound good. I like them. I thought I was going to end up doing something else, but I'm going to keep those pickups. Pretty much going to keep the pickups and the electronics, and probably the tuners, because I really don't want to buy more tuners, but especially if it's going to be a Floyd. So yeah, I think I'm going to go with one of those Schaller Floyd Roses too. So tell me what you guys think about that. But yeah, man, really, really well built guitar, these Devlins. This is the second one I've had, so I cannot speak for all of them, but I'm guessing that they're all very well built. If you guys did not see, I did a review, I think a couple of different videos, but certainly I did a review of this guitar, which is a Devlin DV400 Les Paul, and this is a very nice guitar. It even came with Grover tuners, all gold hardware. Everything in there was fantastic. The pickups were very good, but at the time I was loading everything I had with EMGs, and so it ended up getting a set of EMGs. I think I kept the original switch because there was nothing wrong with it. But that is a phenomenal axe, man. I mean, I would put that against anything that Gibson has hanging in Guitar Center right now. Their highest price guitar, I would put this against it, and it would be just as good, if not better. It didn't really need anything. At one time, I even put a 0-fret nut on here, and I took it off because it didn't need it. The nut was cut perfectly. I put a roller bridge in it, which is cool. That also fits the radius and the neck. Yeah, I can't say enough good things about that guitar. It's just fantastic. I think I paid less than $100 for it at the time. And this one plays just like it. I mean, if this feels more like a Les Paul than it feels like a Strat. As far as the neck goes, I don't know if we can kind of, let's see if we can pause you guys, and maybe we can kind of, as I said, it certainly feels more like a Les Paul than it feels like a Strat. If I put them together here, they're black, so they really don't show up. But the neck is definitely more like the Les. Yeah, I mean it feels exactly the same. The neck does, and that's what a Les Paul should feel like for the most part. Although, you know, when it comes to Pauls, these are wonderful, man. These necks are really incredible. God, it feels, you know, this feels a lot different than this feels. Man. So, yeah, it will not be long, and this will be going out to Mr. Eric C., The Art of Noise, and he's going to do his thing. We've kind of talked a little about what I'm looking for, but in the end, I'm pretty much just giving him his go-ahead to do what he, you know, wants to do on it. Give him my inspiration. He knows I'm a Randy Rhoads guy. He knows I'm a Jakey Lee guy. Zach Wilde. He knows, you know, I'm a poker player. You know, I'm into dog rescue and all kinds of stuff, and I just kind of want him to put that mindset and go ahead and do what Eric does, which is pretty amazing. So other than that, yeah, man, trying to clean up my space, and it seems like every time I turn around I'm getting more and more stuff. This sign right here is for a friend of mine. I'm getting a new transformer. That's actually a very cool fluorescent light, or not fluorescent, but you know what you call that. Anyway, it needs a new transformer, but man, the more I got into it, I need to get a new sheet of plexiglass, put new standoffs on it, and get a transformer. Transformer is just cooked on the inside there. Oh, it's just what happened. I guess that does happen to him. So, and then as far as my shop goes, yeah, just kind of move things around here. Got it. I think this is a better setup. This is a metal desk, which is nice, you know, for soldering, and kind of gives me a better setup here. You know, as far as doing things with amplifiers and whatnot. And then over here, this gives me a better setup for doing guitar work. Got this board right here. What we're going to do with that is we're going to make... Oh, it was another Guitar Center dumpster dive. That I found all these guitar hooks. And I redid them, the rubber stuff on them, yesterday. Found a bunch of guitar hooks that go on that kind of stuff, like these guitar hooks. So I'm going to take that board, and I've got a router bit on the way, channel bit that I'm going to use, and I'm going to hang more guitars. So there we go. For the rest of you, hope everything's well, and good to check in with you guys once in a while and say what's up. Peace.